So I want to talk about logical statements. And a logical statement for me is a phrase about a variable object, which I'll call x, that is either true or false. If these objects are human beings, an example of an might be x is more than 3 years old. Okay, and so it has to be something, a phrase that's precise enough for you to basically judge every possible value of x, whether it's true or false. So if for human beings, a person being 3 years old or more is something we can determine in principle. So this would be an example of a logical statement. And then the next thing is a logical sentence. So is a phrase where this variable has been clarified. So maybe we could say is a logical statement where the possible values of x are fixed or specified. So for example, so everyone is more than 3 years old. Yeah, and as a consequence of fixing the values of x, a logical sentence must just be true, or it must just be false. There's no variability like the logical statement where it could be true for or not true for my 2-year-old, it's false for my 2-year-old, and it's true for my 4-year-old. Whereas a logical sentence, there's no variability anymore. So it's like saying every human being is more than 3 years old, and that's just false. Okay, and we're going to deal with these kind of things, and we're going to make these definitions, we're going to improve them as we go. There's a layer of English that's there, and eventually we'll see that it's kind of unnecessary. It's more important about assigning different people the value of true and false than it is about making an English sentence. Okay, so we're actually even going to say later that two logical statements are the same or equal if they give you the same true or false values. We don't care if it's saying it's more than 3 years old, or if it's saying, has more than 10,000 strands of. It could be of interest to the underlying subject matter that two differently seeming statements could logically be the same. And when we do maths, we'll find that that's going to be a lot of the form a lot of theorems and results take is when you realize two different things end up giving you things that are logically the same.